Learn how to write well in English for free. So here's a question English learners often ask me. How do I learn to write well in English? Today, I'm going to show you how. But I think today's video might get a little long. So here's a table of contents so you can skip to each section if you want to. So the best way to learn writing in English every day. Learning to write in English, the problem. Learning to write in English, the solution. And learning to write in English, the solution will have a kind of a demonstration. That's where I'll show you what to do. So the best way to learn writing in English every day. The best way to learn how to write in English is practice. A lot. No question about it. No question about it. Remember, you learn English by doing English. So you learn English writing by doing English writing. The more you write in English, the better you will get. So write in English every day. Even if it's only a little. Writing a little every day is much better than writing a lot only once a week. But there's two problems with learning to write in English in this way. So yeah, learning to write in English, the problem. So as I said, there are two problems. The first problem is that you need someone to give you feedback. Otherwise, writing every day isn't very effective. It still works, but it's much better if someone corrects your mistakes and tells you when they can't understand. That way, you can improve quickly. But the thing is, finding people to check your English writing is hard. Unless you're a student at a school, in which case, just ask your teacher. Okay, the second problem. The second problem is that it's hard to find something to write about every day. This problem actually gets easier with time, so I'm not going to talk about it so much. The more you write, the more ideas you have. And when I started writing doing English.com, I couldn't think of topics. I couldn't think of anything to write about. But now, I have too many. I can't write about all of them. Learning to write in English, the solution. So as I said, the best way to learn to write English is to write English. And I'm going to show you an easy way to do that. Now, I recommend writing a blog in English, but not the normal kind of blog. It's hard to get people to read blogs. And it's even harder to get people to give you feedback on your blog. But there is a special place where you can write in English. A kind of website similar to Facebook. A kind of blog. And it's a place where people will read your writing. And a place where people will give you corrections and feedback. And it doesn't cost any money. Okay, so I'm going to bring the internet up on the screen, and I'm going to go to www.lang8.com. And here is the front page and app. So I live in Japan, so it automatically comes up in Japanese. But let's change this to English. You will find that it'll probably come up in your native language. So here we have the front page. And yeah, this is the perfect way to learn to write English. It's not a website for learning English. Actually, it's a website for learning any language in the world. It's kind of a social media website, kind of like Facebook, kind of like a blog, but for language learners. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign up for a new account. Okay, so again, it comes up in Japanese by default. It will come up in your native language. So let's put in an email address. Let's see, jkb.english@gmail.com. Okay, nickname. Let's just go for doing English Julian. Okay, password. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I want to demonstrate this for learning English. So I'm going to lie and I'm going to say my native language is, you have all these languages, but I'm going to say my native language is Japanese. And I'm going to say that I am studying English. Okay, so receive Langate news email. No, I don't really want to read that, to be honest. So let's just check that. Okay. Okay, so agree and register. Get rid of this at the top. Okay. Oh, I have to check my email. Okay, so bear with me whilst I just check my email and confirm this. Okay, so there we go. I've checked my email, I've clicked on the link and I've confirmed it. And now I get this page. Actually, I haven't used Langate for quite a long time and everything's changed. The layout is changed. So what you get is this front page and it's saying post an entry now. I don't want to do that yet. Just get rid of that. I want to skip this, actually. Skip. Okay. So what we get is this front page. So on my own account, I'm studying Japanese. I'm learning Japanese and I'm teaching English. So these all come up in English. But here I said I am learning English and I'm a native Japanese speaker. So all of these here will come up in Japanese. And what this is other people's journals. So let's take a look at this one. This is somebody, get rid of that. This is somebody who is learning Japanese. So I can read their journal and I can correct it. I'm not going to. But what we are going to do is we're going to post an entry now. I'm going to post it in English. So let's just write something. Hi, I am an English learner from Japan. Let's be friends. よろしくお願いします. Okay. So, that's a very short, very simple post. And I'm not going to bother doing that public. I'm not going to share it, but yeah, publish. So now I have published this on my Langate. And I showed you before, I can see other people's entries here. Now, other people who are native English speakers and who are learning Japanese, which is my native language, will now be able to see my post here. Here's my profile. Here is my profile. I haven't set any pictures or anything. But you can see here is my journal entry and yeah, nobody's read it yet. After a while, people will read this and people can leave comments and they can correct my English and then we can become friends and I can keep a journal and I can keep a notebook of people's corrections and things like that. Just to make it easier to show you how this works, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change to my personal account, which is here. Okay, let's resize that. So, and this is my account, and of course here I have set this so I am an English speaker learning Japanese. Let's just go back to the front page. Oh, this is the front page. And as you can see now, these entries all appear in English. So I can select one of these and I can correct it. Now actually I haven't used Langate for maybe 4 or 5 months. So there's some messages and things up here for me, and so I have no idea what's going on anymore. Which is a shame because actually I have a premium account, which means I've paid for my account. It gives you some benefits. So if we go here and take a look at my journal, we can see here that, okay, I've written 33 entries and I've corrected other people's journals 293 times. It's very important to correct other people's journals because that's how you make friends with people. If you correct their journals, they are learning your native language. So you help them and they help you. And I've received 224 corrections. I have 322 friends. So this is my profile. Of course, I'm learning Japanese, so everything is in Japanese. And let's see. Okay, so this is a good one. This is a video I made on YouTube and I translated it into Japanese and I posted it here. So let's go down. So here we go. You can see all talk no trousers はどういう意味なのでしょうか? イギリス式 idiom. I think that's actually been corrected. Maybe I think this is not right. This イギリス式 idiom, but that doesn't matter. So here you can see I translated and I've written my entry in Japanese. And actually I wrote it in English as well. So here you can see people have left me comments. Some people leave it in English, some people leave it in Japanese. It doesn't matter which. And here, people have corrected my mistakes in my Japanese. So you could see here I wrote, 例えば、この風に言う人がいるとします. And what I should have said was, 例えば、こういう風に言う人がいるとします. So, this was the correction somebody made. And there's more corrections here. Some people have given me comments and advice. And as you can see, so many people have corrected this entry actually, because it's been here for about a year. Here's some more corrections. This person said I shouldn't have said どれも意味が同じで. I should have said どちらも意味は同じで. And yeah, some more comments. And I've replied to people, and yeah, you get the idea. And this is just basically a rundown of all the comments. And you can actually download this as a PDF, which is here. If you click on this, just a minute, you can get a very nice looking PDF, which is, you can get a very nice looking PDF, which basically gives you your entry line by line, and people's corrections. And line 2 was okay, line 3 was okay, line 1, line 5 all had corrections. And yeah, I think that is about it. So basically, Lang 8 is kind of the ultimate tool for learning to write English. Not only that, but it's a really great place to make friends with people who are learning your native language and who are willing to help you to learn their native language. And I've never done it, but some people will leave messages on their profile saying, let's talk on Skype and kind of do a language exchange and things like that. I don't do that because I don't really have the time to talk to people on Skype, to be honest. But some people do that. And if that's something you're interested in, you can make friends here for language exchange and that kind of thing. So it's a great place to find native speakers to talk to. And you can talk to them on here or on Skype, and you write and they can correct your entries. And yeah, the idea really is that, yeah, you help them and they help you. I must say that you have to help them to make this work. If you only write and you only get people to help you, people will get bored of you very quickly and they won't help you. So you've got to help other people too. But if you do help other people, then they will help you. Okay, so, yeah. That's about it. Yeah, it's as simple as that. It really is. Write English every day on Lang 8. Write as much as you can. You'll quickly improve your English writing. Not only that, but as I said, writing in English every day on Lang 8 is a great way to make friends and practice your conversational English. So, yeah, leave comments on people's journals, reply to the ones they leave on yours, and have fun.